All right. Okay. Well, welcome to Summit Center for Spiritual Living, where we share universal good through love. And I want to have Michael light our candle and explain the significance of it.
Well, hi there. Good morning. And we light a candle this morning, and the candle itself, the wax itself, represents that there's only one. I mentioned to Deb about omnipresence. God is everywhere present at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to light this candle. The first wick I light is that of our divinity candle. Again, that all the great saint sages traditions say uh, that God is within us, as us, and through us. So we are the divine nature of spirit. And the second candle I light is the community candle. See that wick again? That the candle itself, it gets brighter, and that's because again, all of us meeting together this morning, we shine a much greater light into the world. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hello, Kyle. John,
Hi, Diana.
John's going to go ahead and do a song.
Here we are together. Here we are for being together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for being, for good, for better. Here we are for healing together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for healing, for good, for better. Here we are for wisdom together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for wisdom, for good, for better. Here we are for love together, for good, for better, forever. Here we are together, for love, for good, for better. Here we are.
Well, thank you, John. And welcome, Tim. Glad that you're here as well. So that's wonderful. And Today our speaker is going to be Carol Andrick, and I don't know what her topic is, but she'll let us know when she starts. But it's going to be great, whatever it is. Let's see, what else am I supposed to? There's something else I wanted to tell you. I had for the announcements because I have we have set our holiday gathering day in time, so we'll do that. So with that, I'm going to give this to Michael to do 365.
Well, good morning, everyone, and happy holy days to all. And today, I think, is a very appropriate one. This is from November 30th, from Science of Mind 365, and it's on giving. From Luke, it says, "Give, and it shall be given unto you, good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over." Ernest Holmes wrote that we all wish to receive, but how many of us desire to give? If, as Jesus said, receiving is the other end of giving, then the more that we give, the more then that we shall receive. Who loses his life shall find it. We should give the best that we have to one another and to the world. This gift of life is made without effort. It is a complete abandonment of the self to life, capital L. A conscious letting go of all the tight strings of our being, a loosening of the divine gifts within us. Only when we have learned to give all will we be in a position to receive all. So today I give myself all to life. I unloose the well springs of my being and make a complete deliverance of the self to life. This I do spontaneously and with joy, without holding nothing. And I will not do this with any hope of reward, but in the glad joy for the opportunity to increase my own livingness. Everything that I have belongs to the world. Giving, I will receive the world back in my own consciousness. And from the Science of Mind textbook, page 471, it says, "Today is good. Tomorrow will be even better. And that vistas of tomorrows that stretch down the bright eternities of an endless future will all be good, for the nature of reality cannot change." Science of Mind 365.
Hey, thank you, Michael. And I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving and some people probably started their gift shopping. And anyways, I'm glad everybody is here. So, John, you want to lead us into meditation?
I am life. So it is. We are life. So it is. I am aware. So it is. We are aware. So it is. I am peace. So it is. We are peace. So it is. I am we are aware. So it is. So it is.
And as you take in a deep breath, just release and relax and just let go. Let's take in another deep breath. And as you relax, just allow wherever you're sitting, your chair or whatever it may be, to support you. And one more great big deep breath in. And as we allow ourselves to just relax and feel the presence of God. For God is everywhere. Spirit is everywhere. Spirit is love and peace, joy, wisdom, power and beauty, light and light, wholeness, completeness, perfection, prosperity and abundance, harmony. For Spirit is all this and more. Wherever there is, it's Spirit. It's all created by Spirit. So it's in, Spirit is in everything. Not just me, not just you. Every person on the planet, every living organism on this planet, whether it be an insect or an animal or fish, whatever it may be, it's all here, it's all part of us. And Spirit is everywhere. Spirit is in the beauty of nature. Whether it be the snow or the trees, the grass, the mountains, the deserts, the oceans, everywhere. And because of this, I claim that we are one with all that God is. We are one with the magnificence that God is. We are complete and whole. So as I speak my word for Summit Center for Spiritual Living, I know that each and every person that hears this or is part of this is always, always, always receiving their best and highest good. The best and highest good is happening right here, right now. And I know that joy is happening. Peace is abundance. So I speak my word for Summit Spiritual Center. And I know that as Carol Ann speaks today, that it is God's words, it is Spirit's words coming through her and as her. John's music is Spirit going through him and as him. Each and every person that is here on this call, including Deb, He's one with Spirit. And I know for Deb as well that her back continues to rejuvenate and revitalize, and that it gets better and better every minute, every second, and that she is getting stronger. And I also know for those that I don't see or don't know about are on this campus, that for them, their best and highest good. For families, for your friends, and just for the world in general. I give thanks for Michael and Hannah, along with Tim and Kyle. I just give thanks for all the good that is happening right here, right now. For all the good that is truly happening in this room. We feel it, experience, and it fills your heart and your mind and your body with just magnificent joy, magnificent peace, magnificent. So I know that I've spoken in the word, that it is done, that it is done, and it's already taken care of. That whatever is needed right here and right now is happening for each and every person, individually and collectively. So it is. So I let it be.
Love. So we are love. So
And as you open your eyes, please also open your cameras and look into each other's eyes and feel and see the wonderful, magnificent spirit that is you, and them as well. It always feels so good. It was one of my favorite parts of the whole service, just looking into each other's eyes and feeling the presence. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, John Miller. That was beautiful. And I get to turn this over to Carol Ann Drick, friend, philosopher, extraordinaire. She is very good at knowing the presence and being in the present moment. So I am just going to turn it over to her. And thank you, Carol Ann. And I'm going to let you tell us what your topic is. You're still muted, Carol Ann.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The topic for today is the quick answer. And first, I want to thank everyone for being here. Your presence. You do not realize how important your presence is. Whether you are here, whether you're walking down the street, whether you're in the movie theater, wherever you are, your presence is enough. And for that, I am very grateful. And I am very grateful for each and every one of you. So the quick answer. Do you remember the story of Mary and Martha? It comes out of Luke 10:38 to 42. And Jesus came to their house, their home. And when he was there, Martha was very, very busy trying to get everything in order and having everything put together and flow very smoothly. And Mary chose to sit at Jesus' feet and listen. And as he was talking, Martha was getting more and more upset because, there was all this work to do and she wanted to sit and listen too. And I think we've all been in that place. And I need some help and she should know that type of thing. And so she finally got to the point that she said something to Jesus. And she said, "Hey, I'm doing all the work. I want to sit and listen too. I want to do like Mary, but there's work to be done that we have to make sure that you and the disciples and everyone, everything is okay." So she complained to Jesus, and Jesus responded to her. And I think this is one of the most critical passages in the Bible. And he essentially said, you're worried and upset about Mary and many other things. But there is only one thing that needs to be, and Mary has chosen what is needed that cannot be taken away. Do you realize what he just said? He just said, the things of the physical can come and go. We need to focus attention on the spiritual, on the beingness of the presence. It's kind of, and John Milton, who wrote Paradise Lost, said he also serves who only stands and waits. The same thing, a little bit different. He also serves who only stands and waits. The person standing, the quiet person who is listening, is of just as much service and being as the person that's taking the lead, the person that is talking, the person that is doing the work. And there is a tendency in our society these days to have everything quickly, have it now, have everything in order. Birthday parties for children are no longer a cake with ice cream and a happy birthday and a few presents. They are a major event. Yeah, and we are getting more and more into major important physical things when we really need to be, not that we can't go and enjoy, but where we really need to be is coming from our heart center. And we need to be with the things that can never be taken away from us. We might not use them, but they can never be taken away from us. And that's the quick answer. The quick answer is I got to do it myself, and I got to do it now, and I have to be in control. I have to take charge. It's so easy at this time of year to make a list, and as the song says, check it twice, going to find out who's naughty and nice. We make our list of the things we have to do, the people we have to buy presents for, the food, the activities, scheduling. I mean, we could get so busy, and with a great determination of we got to get it done. We've got to get it done. And there tends to be a push inside to focus on this and keep adjusting and readjusting the schedule and crossing 2 things off, adding 3 things. But we know, at least we think we do, just how to run our life and what will be the results. We often say, I've done this before, I've got it. And it's always rushed. I'm always tired. It doesn't turn out good, but I can do it. I can do it. Do you hear the physical pushing in that? Yeah. Is this how we were meant to live our lives? I have, as many of you know, when I downsized, I found a house that had 2 huge 100-year-old trees, one with an oak tree and one with a Norwegian maple. Both of them dropped their leaves late. They are still dropping leaves. They're just about finished. And I know this, I've accepted this. And yet, there is something in me just this past week that with the weather being up and down, there was a space open, and I could go out and rake a few leaves. And I chose to do the chain link fence in the backyard between my neighbor's house and mine. Now, I know that to take my rake and just try to rake away from the fence is not going to work because the prongs of the rake get caught in the chain link fence. No matter how careful I am, they get caught. But I was in a hurry and I thought I'll be real careful. So I did. And it got caught. And I just had to stop and say, okay, take some deep breaths. You know that if you rake sideways with the fence, you can gather all the leaves. It's much easier. It's much quicker. And as my mother used to say, knowing and doing are 2 different things. And just look at me and raise her finger. And it was interesting. I remember my mother's finger because it was not straight. It was just a little bit like this, almost like she had the weight of raising us children, and it was all balanced on her little finger. But what happens? What happens when we say, hey, I can do this. I can handle this. I got it all. I'm doing it. And we have forgotten to stop, take a breath, get refocused. Another way to look at this is our knee-jerk response. And it's from our wonderful library of information called our brain, which we all know and we all forget that it has limited information. It has, and the information is not necessarily accurate or applies to all different situations, but it doesn't say, gee, I don't have anything on this, you got to go someplace else. It just doesn't respond, and we get more and more frustrated. And when we get caught up in our brain and our struggle and our will to get things done, what is happening? What is happening to us? We're not living in the present moment. Rather, we are going to the past, and there is such a better way to live. There's such a better way to live when we stop being Martha and become more like Mary. And become more like Mary. The perfect example of that is I had full intentions over the weekend to clean the house real good because my uh, grandchildren, now my grandchildren are 27 and 26, but the grandchildren are coming over and my daughter's going to be here. So I had full intentions of, putting up a few Christmas decorations and unclean. None of it got done. None of it got done. And last night, around 8 o'clock, I just suddenly looked at myself, and it was, if you remember, there was an old commercial that they're doing something and they're getting pop, and it's a V8 commercial, and the guy hits the side of his head and said, "I could have had a V8, having something nutritious," and it was that kind of, what are you doing? And I began to laugh at myself. And I went to bed early. I felt really great. Woke up this morning feeling really great. The dust is there, but you know what? Nobody's going to see it but me. Absolutely. Nobody's going to care if I have a couple Christmas decorations or I have a lot of them. Doesn't matter. The important thing is I get to spend time with my grandchildren and with my daughter. So how do we stop being a Martha when we can be a Mary? And it's very simple. We already know the answer. It's by stopping the mind and taking a few deep breaths. And in taking those few deep breaths and focusing on our breath, what are we doing? We all know the answer to that. We're bringing ourselves into the higher, and we are bringing ourselves into the present moment. And we can ask our higher self, our God self, for help. Imagine that. We got help there that we can ask for. However, when we ask, it's not in frustration. It's not in demand. We can ask in frustration and demand, and sometimes we do. But it's so much stronger that if we just stop and take a couple breaths and say, okay, I need help. This isn't working. I need to change. I need to come from a calm place. So it means looking out the window, however you get into a calm place, and just stopping the mind. And very gently, all we have to say is 2 words. Show me. Show me what to do. We don't even have to have a full sentence. All we need to say is, show me. And then take some quiet breaths or go on with another task in a more gentle and relaxed place. And what happens? What happens when we stop, take some breaths, get in the present moment, get centered, which is what those breaths do? What happens? You might hear something on TV or the radio that is the answer to what you're looking for. You might get the urge to call me. I have a lot of times I have clients call and say, I need help. I don't know what to do. And I said, okay, first thing, let's take a couple breaths. Let's get you here in the present moment. You might get busy doing something else you enjoy, and the answer just floats in. You look around outside, noticing how pretty the snow looks, and I do consider snow pretty. And you suddenly know. It just kind of, oh, okay, I know what to do. We take credit for it. Oh, what to do. I got it. If we look physiologically, what happens in being in the present moment, what happens is every time we stop, connect with our heart, and I know I've said this before, but it's so important that you really get it so well that you use it. Yeah, yeah. Every time we stop and get in the present moment, it deepens that neural pathway from the heart to the brain. And at the same time, it starts to lessen that same the neural pathway from the brain to our brain, staying in our brain. It just begins to remove that very simply, very gently. It would be wonderful if we could just get in the present moment and stay there and didn't have to think about it. Reality is, this is a gradual process. We can have a very incredible experience, an energy experience, and open to all sorts of wonderful things. And it's like, oh my, you should have been there, you missed it. And yet, as beautiful that is, unless we then don't start putting our hand on our heart, focusing on our heart, getting into that heart connection, it just becomes an experience. And we can have that experience every day. It doesn't have to be only once in a while. So that we want to start building up that neural pathway, and gradually over time, your first response can become taking a few deep breaths, putting your hand on your heart, and stepping into your heart space. So much so I'm going to say it becomes a habit. This is my response. Yeah. So you got it? You understand it? Let's give it a try. Put your hand on your heart and focus on your breathing. Okay, now just relax your shoulders. You might want to rotate them around just a little bit, but focus on your breathing and say to yourself, and here are the key words. They are 5 words and they're variations, but it's a simple, show me what to do. And just continue with the slow, easy, deep breathing. So let's go ahead and, yeah, there's no effort here. There's no effort. It is so simple. The simplicity eludes us. There's no frustration. It's just a simple show me. And sometimes we finish the sentence with, show me, I'm lost, show me how to get home. Or sometimes it's just a simple show me that the rest is already known, but you can fill in the blank. Show me to help my kitty to breathe easier. Show me how to drive safely in the snowstorm. Or you can say, find my, if you lost something. Or even better, put my hand on my watch. I can't find it. Put my hand on my watch. Then breathe some more easy breaths and let it settle in. And then you say, Another simple 2 words. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you continue with your activities, allowing the energy to do its work. Ah, yes, yes. I was in Sweden one winter and I went to a Yule log burning. And when I arrived home that evening, I discovered I had lost one of my dangle earrings. So on the way to the airport the next morning, I shared with my Swedish sister, Annalie, and she said she would take a look around. Later on, we didn't have texting and all then. Received a beautiful letter from her, and she said, "I'm afraid to tell you, I've looked all over. I can't find your earring." And one of the things that I have learned about losing an earring, you never throw the other one away because it just might show up. Now I got a way to get it to show up if it can. In springtime, um, she called me out of the blue and she says, "You'll never guess what happened. I was sweeping the front sidewalk and there was your earring. I've got your earring." Sometimes the show me takes a little longer, but it does happen. So the quick answer back to Mary and Martha, as we spend more and more time in this heart space, the answers come quicker and easier, often as we are asking. It's like you ask, and then, oh, I know. Oh, okay. It's not magic. There's no magic here. It's simply a deeper connection. And that connection keeps growing deeper and deeper the more and more and more we move into that heart connection. It's like, I know you probably don't remember first and second grade, but I was so excited when and my mother laughed and she often told the story. You came home in second grade and you said, "I know how to add." And she sat down, she said, "Well, tell me." And she said, "No, I have to show you. Do we have any apples?" And she said, "Yes, how many do you want?" And she said, "I want 4." Sat down at the table and I said, "This is how you add. Here are 2 apples and here are 2 apples. And when you put them all together, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 apples. And it works every time." And I said, "Oh my goodness." And I said, "Now what would happen? How many apples would we have if we ate one?" And I looked at her like, my, she said, my mother says, I looked at her like, "Oh, didn't think of that," type of thing. And she said, "We haven't learned about eating them yet." But this is the more and more we are in a heart connection, simply by putting our hand on our heart and breathing and asking, the more and quicker we get responses. It's a process of learning with apples and then learning you can add with anything. One of the biblical promises that I like comes out of John and it's 15:11, and it said, "I have said these things to you, so my joy may be in you, and that your joy may be complete." So be well, be generous, be loving, be kind. And all these things and more are simply yours for the asking. That's all it is, for the asking. So thanks so much for being here. Oh, It's been a wonderful day. It's going to be a wonderful life. And asking is enough. Oh,
Thank you, Carolyn. That was wonderful. And that is the one thing that being around you more and talking with you more, and I have definitely got better about going to the breathing first. Not always, but I realize that when I breathe, whatever the situation is, it's so much easier for me to.
when you think about it, you're breathing anyway, so it's
Right.
not you have to add a new technique. It's already there. I mean, so many gifts are already there. It's just for us to realize. Thank you.
Yes, yeah, and it really, really helps, and I appreciate that. And I'm sure there's some people who have some other comments.
Well, no, that was a real gift to start off the holy day season, Caroline. Thank you. And I think that's what a great biblical story. And again, the that the whole idea of the spiritual versus the physical, and that we can live in congruence with both by breathing, and by getting in touch with our hearts, by not so I think that was just a wonderful. Thank you for the technique. Thank you for the hand-on, the how-to, because I think that's very important also. So thank you.
I've lost a lot of things and I found a lot of things, but not everything. One day I lost a crystal in the national park, and I keep texting the squirrel and birds that were there to witness it. They never get back to me. I went up and down that piece of trail I even went back and went up and down that same piece of trail 3 times, I think, looking under every leaf and branch. I never found that crystal. But the other day, my friend lost her keys. I said, well, think of the last time you saw your keys, and then think of every step you took from there, and eventually you'll find it. And she thought about it. She went to bed and got up in the morning and went through all that, and got out of bed and went and found them immediately. And she said, oh, what a genius. So, yeah, it really helps to take a pause to think about where that could be, that item.
Absolutely.
That was nice.
In the kitchen, every now and then, when I'm drying dishes, not very often, but a dish or a plate will slip out of my hands, and I don't know where I picked it up, but I always shout, "Don't break!" as it's going to the floor. And then one day I thought, I think I'll put a rug in front of the sink. And you know what? I have that don't break command works much better when I got a rug.
Yeah.
I needed that for yesterday when I was moving. Had a spoon holder that I keep on my stove, and I was taking it to the sink to go wash it, and I didn't even get it all the way to the sink, and it went kaput and broke. And but I thought to myself, "Don't break," but I didn't say it. So
maybe you should line the floor with pillows.
yeah, or something. Anyways, well, thank you, John. You want to do a song?
Yeah, this is a new song a few weeks ago. It's kind of interesting. See what you think of it. It's called Going Where You've Been. If you think where you were going will bring you back again, you could just turn around for where you've been. If you think where you were going leaves behind where you've been, you may find that it is much the same again. Some say time runs in circles, that it comes around again. that much of what occurs happened before. If what you are living through has already been, maybe it's for learning something more. If you think where you were going will bring you back again, you could just turn around for where you've been. If you think where you were going leaves behind where you've been, you may find that it is much the same again. Some say we live many lives, here or somewhere else. You may wonder where and when these lives occur. In the future, past or now, happening somehow. When is what you're thinking known for sure? If the past repeats itself, there's a reason why. Some message that the cosmos serves to give. Learning something from any lessons that you had. Improvements may be made in how you live. If you think where you are going will bring you back again, you could just turn around for where you've been. If you think where you were going leaves behind where you've been, you may find that it is much the same again.
Yay! That was very nice. Very nice. Thank you. Okay, so it is that time in our service where we have the opportunity to give. And there are several ways you can do that. You can go to Zelle or PayPal, and you would go to sscofakron@gmail.com. That's sscofakron@gmail.com. And you can give that way. Or you can send a check or a money order with the word Summit on it to 1199 Lexington Avenue, Akron, Ohio, 44310. So let's symbolically take our gifts right over left and just know that all that we have, all that we give, all that we receive is blessed in a very wonderful manner, that it is given in love and it's received in love. And that's all is good. All is good. And so it is. I let it be. Amen. That's some good, more good, John.
Good and more good is mine, and ever increasing good is mine. Unlimited, infinite good is mine. Wherever I go, I see good. Whatever I do, I feel oh so good. I'm worthy and entitled to good and more good. Good crowds itself upon us, wraps itself around us. We give ourselves permission to accept more good, express more good. Good and more good is ours, and ever increasing good is ours. Thank you, Spirit, and so it is.
Thank you, John. And I'm going to turn it over to Michael just after I announce our holiday gathering. It's going to be December 11th, which is less than 2 weeks from now, the Thursday. We're going to meet about 1:30 at the Aladdin's on Eatery on State Road. Oh, well, near State Road. It's actually on Portage Trail, Cuyahoga Falls. But it's right near State Road. And it's everybody, it's free for everybody. The church is going to be taking care of the whatever we may order, except for alcohol. If you want alcohol, you're going to have to pay for that yourself, but it is available. And then, we're looking forward to seeing a bunch of people that we haven't seen in a while. If you know somebody that has been with us before and hasn't been around, give them a call and invite them because, just enjoy. They're all welcome. I would like to know approximately how many people will be there. So by the Tuesday before, I would like to have by the 9th an idea. So we can always add somebody at the last minute, but I'd appreciate an RSVP and just let us know. So, all right. That's all I have, Michael.
So I want to thank everyone who came to our time of deep gratitude on Monday. Man, was that like out of this world. So thank you to Carol Ann for facilitating that, and thank you for those folks who came. And we had quite the crowd. We had people from really across the country come and experience that. So thank you very much. And I heard through the grapevine that there may be another event coming up. So my people have to get with her people. We have to do lunch and all that stuff. So so we're planning something next year too. So ntmedia.org is where I spend most of my week. Enjoy the holidays with your spiritual family online, and have lots of great programming. The other thing too is if someone would like a Yule log burning, let me know. And if you have a space, I can get a Yule log. Thank you.
And
Okay.
Yule log will travel.
Have log will travel. Yes.
Yeah. Well, mine is yeswise.com, where you can find Yeswise, my Inspire program, and just look for the Inspire term to click on. And I also have a Yeswise channel on YouTube. You can find it there. And I look forward to our lunch. I have my classmate lunch the day before, so that's going to be lunch week.
Good. All right. Carol Ann, did you have anything or no?
I want to announce actually next week I start off our Christmas season, and I'm going to be talking about the Nativity in You, which I think will be kind of fun.
That sounds wonderful. That sounds real good. Yeah, it's Carol Ann, and then it's Tim. Tim, did you have any? Oh, we can't hear you, Tim. No.
It doesn't look like he's muted either.
Yeah, I know. You're not muted, but we can't hear you. That's weird.
Well, Tim, we have 2 weeks to figure it out. So.
And then the third Sunday, there's going to be our Christmas concert that Tim and John will do together. And then the fourth Sunday will be our burning bowl, whatever you want to call it. Let go of 2025 and bring in 2026. So, okay. So if Still can't hear you. No, can't. Sorry, it's weird. It's weird.
Okay.
All right, and unless there's any other announcements, it's time to do our moment of silence. And I'm going to ring us in and I'm going to ring us out. But this is a time where you bring in your heart and mind, anybody who may need some healing, whether it be yourself, family member, friends, co-worker, or just the world in general. And know that that healing is happening right here, right now. Okay. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
We are the people of love. We are the people of love. Sing out, people, sing out love. We are the people of love. We are the people of peace. We are the people of peace. Sing out, people, sing out peace. We are the people of peace. We are the people of joy. We are the people of joy. Sing out, people, sing out joy. We are the people of joy. We are the people of love. We are the people of love. Sing out, people, sing out love. We are the people of love. We are the people of love.
All right. Thank you so much. And Anna, you can end our Facebook feed now. And we are